What's good, Commanders fans? Was on live just a couple hours ago. We were on live for 4 hours. Me on Louis T channel, Louis, me, and Street Scores. Make sure you guys check that out, man. It was a great stream. A lot of good talk. A lot of Commanders football talk. Went over a lot of topics: the schedule, the draft. We broke news that AGG is being moved to tight end per John Keim. So a lot of people were joking me on there, man. That was a Louis, he's built tough, man. He gets on stream. His streams are usually 3 hours or more. So, I think I was built for it, but a lot of people was giving me a hard time in the comment section. You guys are hilarious. Whoever was in the stream last night, I stayed up the whole time I really did. But we didn't end until 2 a.m. or something like that. We started at 7. I think we ended at 2 a.m. But this will be a quick video. AGG is being moved to tight end. This is per John Keim. If you listen to his podcast, he confirmed that news. He said that this is something that they plan to do. He didn't say specifically how long ago, but I guess a couple months ago, because AGG has bulked up. He has gained muscle, and they wanted to see what he thought about it, about the move. He put on muscle. People have said that he has looked bigger. Coaches are genuinely excited about him moving to tight end. This is from John Keim. He talked about the example with Niles Paul, the former Washington football team player. Because he was tough and he could compete as a blocker. Now there was one player where Niles Paul took a corner and shoved him 15 yards out of bounds. So that's what we need AGG to have, that tough mindset. There are players that have converted from from wide receiver to tight end before. Darren Waller from the Ravens did it. Cole Turner did it in college. He converted from wide receiver to tight end. There's been a lot of guys. You look at the Eagles, they're converting JJ Arcega-Whiteside to tight end, their second round pick. They did it with Hakeem Butler. They're working on that now. So there's a lot of instances where a lot of guys who are wide receivers have converted to the tight end position before. And it has worked. I'm not going to say he's going to be Darren Waller, but you never know. Now it worked out with Niles Paul. He carved out a great career at the tight end position. So we'll see what happens there. AGG last year, when he did get his opportunity in preseason, he did make a nice catch where he big boyed the guy against the Bengals, and basically mossed him. And there were a couple times when he caught the football, he just looked really, really, really slow. He didn't look fluid like a natural wide receiver. Even after the catch, even when he had 10 yards ahead of him, he still looked really, 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 he just didn't look fluid like a wide receiver. He moved like a tight end. He moved like a big guy. So things will be better for him. Can he get physical and get better in run blocking or learn how to run block really well? Those are the question marks for him. That's the things that he has to improve on or work on as a tight end. They do have a new tight end coach, Juan Castillo, who did work with Ron Rivera before. He was the Bills. He was on the Bills coaching staff. Pete Hainer retired, and he was a really good tight end coach. He did really good things with Logan Thomas. And the developmental program with our tight ends so far in the past 2 seasons has looked pretty darn good with Logan Thomas. And John Bates had a solid rookie year for a guy who didn't have super, super high expectations coming in as a pass catcher. I thought John Bates did a solid job. Now, looking at the depth chart, Sammy Reyes is a project as well. So we got another project. The guy from Ohio that we drafted, I keep forgetting his name. Street Scores remembered his name last night. I can't remember the guy's name. It's not Hodges, because Hodges is from Arizona State. The guy from Ohio, I can look him up real quick. But yeah, we got a lot of guys on the roster at tight end now, even on the practice squad too. So there's going to be a competition there. And a little nugget that he said, Kelvin Harmon has impressed so far in the spring. Take that for whatever it's worth. It has just been workouts without pads. But he said that a lot of people have brought up his name, talked positively about Kelvin Harmon. They said that he's had a good spring and he's starting to get his quickness back from the ACL injury. And he said, don't be surprised if they keep 7 wide receivers. He has heard Kelvin Harmon's name in a positive light. So I would like to see, Kelvin Harmon, if he can make the roster. It's competition. Whoever plays the best in preseason and training camp, that's what I want to see. And that's another big target for Carson Wentz as well. Kelvin Harmon's 6'3". He's got some athleticism too. He has a high catch radius too. Remember against the Lions in 2019 where he made that one-handed catch. So I like Kelvin Harmon. I've always liked Kelvin Harmon. I was happy when we got him in the 6th round. I thought he was a really, really good pick. Let me look up this this guy who got drafted before I log out here or in this video. But I can't find this guy's name. Rogers. This is Armani Rogers. That's his name, Armani Rogers. So yeah, they got a couple projects on the roster, a couple guys who are pretty tall, who he'll be competing with. So that's about it, guys. You guys let me know what you guys think about AGG being converted to tight end. I think it's a good move. Even if he doesn't make the roster, he can make the practice squad and compete with Hodges and Armani Rogers and Sammy's Reyes and other guys too. So we'll see if Sammy's Reyes makes the roster or if he goes back onto the practice squad. All right, guys. Hail to the Commanders. Peace.